I did full performance capture recently, and you're right, it is like theatre.
It's just really interesting that film actors aren't called face actors. They're called film actors.
Or wide shot actors.
Are we game actors? Because I'd be cool with that as the medium, but the idea of, you only work with your voice is so inaccurate now.
Luisa and I, we met trying to kill each other with knives.
Yeah.
And then you went
many,
into
many
the
years
studio.
ago. Oh, I'm not doing it yet. I'm just double checking.
Do we all know each other?
Wow.
Work is the answer.
These are my work friends. We met.
Acquaintances, I prefer to say.
Yeah.
You don't want to get people to get the impression that we're friends or anything.
Parasocial
We
work.
don't have to like each other at all.
No. Sometimes just through pictures first, kind of like work flicking through and then being like, oh, and then you see them and you're like, I know you. I know you. I've seen your face. And then you meet each other and then you're like, oh, now we can say we actually know each other and we're socializing.
Yeah.
But our industry means a lot of the time we are solo. And then we come together.
We're
like a
lonely,
beautiful
lonely
friendship.
people.
Yeah.
I quite like the isolation.
Do you?
I do, actually. I'm a real introvert. Love it.
I hate it.
But then I like meeting who I've actually technically worked with afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to actually put faces to names, or voices a lot of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how people meet. Luisa and I, we met trying to kill each other with knives.
Yeah.
And then you went
Many,
into
many
the
years
studio.
ago.
Many years.
Then
Then we lost track.
And then we learned how to do it.
Yeah.
For real.
Then realised we were both doing computer games and I was like, oh my gosh.
I like that you call them computer games.
Computer
like
games.
You're 58.
My first computer game was a Commodore 64, so I was late to the party. Everyone else was at Sega and
No, you were early to the
no,
party.
I was not. It was the numbers and the cursors and Prince of Persia.
I had a green screen Amstrad CPC 464 because
Oh,
I inherited
wow.
that from someone's older brother who didn't want it anymore because he was
didn't
getting a
want
Sega
it?
Mega Drive, and it was the only way for me to get one because in this body, not allowed to play games.
Yep. I got a lot of what I won't name the brand, but a lot of, shall we say, toys, should I say Barbies and Cindy's, and I was like, can we promote? It was going so wrong. I thought, let me just context it with the actual brand. All my cousins who were boys used to get like the electronic cars.
Yeah.
I was like, where's my electronic car? 60 quid's the same price for my toy. Get me something with batteries and I can just run it into things. But yeah, I hard relate. But yeah, computer games.
Computer games.
Computer games.
Also, this is quite nice because you can hear each other here. There's a lot of the times where we do socialising functions. It's in a
we're
room.
yelling.
And not yelling, like, I'm going to lose my voice, I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I remember that.
What are you doing? Oh, amazing.
You have a session tomorrow, so go home. Oh, yeah.
I think with Baldur's Gate, I was on my own a lot of the time, and then they'll stitch that together with narratives and put that in the game. But I love it. My preference, and you're right, it is up to the studio. It's how the game is actually being produced and put together. And a lot of that can just be logistics. I prefer being with someone else. You know, we're all actors. I prefer being in a space, relating, working off what someone else is giving you. But if it isn't possible, then a lot of the time you might have a live feed with someone else, or you have someone directing you, which is super. Like, I've had games where there've been 6 or 7 people in the volume and you have a wonderful scene together, and then you'll rehearse it a few times and then you'll take it and then move on. And then other ones where you're in a space by yourself and you can only move like within, what is it, like, it feels like 5 centimetres squared, but it's not.
The Baldur Gate.
Yeah.
We had a gearbox. We had to stand still on the gearbox to keep the posture.
Yep.
And then, top and tail it with a neutral position. So I don't know about you, but I remember doing some really big monologues and going, and they go, go back to
face pose.
We can't use it. And you go, oh,
And then I became quite addicted to the base pose, so that when I was then doing like a film or something, I'd be like, I will stand like this and stay in this 4 square that no one's given me. And you're like, you can walk around now. I don't want to. I'm safe in my base pose. Thank you.
I'm grounded.
Yeah, my experiences have all been in a volume with other people. So I always describe motion and performance capture as being very much like theater. And it certainly is if you have other people to interact with. I haven't had a bass
You haven't done that?
No, I haven't done it with a bass.
You've heard it here first.
Yeah.
Go home, get some gaffer tape, put it on the floor.
Oh, I've had marks to hit and things like that, but I've never, been limited in my movement so much that I couldn't move beyond what
we couldn't walk around
1 square meter or something like that.
Yeah.
You could take a step forward, but you must return to your base, come back. If you get overexcited and you come off it, you're like, you'd be like, you need to step back. You need to step back. Sorry.
Step back, ma'am.
There's no, I didn't feel my character would step back at that point, though. Step back.
Make it work. You have to make it work in the context. Yeah, it was really, I did full performance capture recently, and you're right, it is like theatre. There's something about the size of the performance and how you interact with another person in this small kind of area. It felt like black box theatre. It felt like studio theatre, and I adored it. And what was great is because we were doing facial capture. I'm long-sighted, so I just couldn't see the iPhone in front of me. So I had no problem with it.
Oh,
it's like, this is where
I love that.
being slightly blind really worked.
Did you have any problems? Some of the stuff I had to do, you had to get. In
close.
Proximity.
Oh yeah, no, we were
and
whacking.
Then you're like,
we were like
in the face.
Oh, sorry.
Just like that.
Yeah, we were like unicorns. Oh, fighting. Yeah.
They are real.
Everyone's fighting. Come on in. We're gonna check this out. Markerless technology. Come on in. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, it's gonna be like having a skeleton on the screen.
Okay.
Come on in.
Okay.
This is the first time I've done this, actually.
Really?
So yeah, you were saying, you were asking about technology and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Well, this is new technology. This didn't exist when I was doing, when I first started doing performance capture. So now you don't have to wear the suit. You can just do this. So take a T-pose.
T-pose.
Just helps the technology see you. And then a little bit of movement.
Oh, this is so cool. How
Yeah,
does it?
so it
How
gives
does
you-
it pick up our?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. But you can see all these cameras around us. That's how it's doing it. It's following our movements and turning it into digital information.
Okay.
Ready? Give me a punch.
I'm dead.
No, he likes you. He thinks you're fun.
Like you would have markers on you normally in that mocap suit.
Yeah, normally you'd wear a black or gray. I mean, they come in different colors. A suit, and it would have little baubles that someone would stick on you in various places to help the technology see the various joints and see things moving and articulating.
Okay.
So I'm going to punch you. I'm going
Okay.
to use my right hand. I'm going to go
Okay.
across like this.
Yeah.
And you're just going to turn your head to your right.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then you're going to come back and you're going to do the same thing to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something like that.
Yeah.
Right. But even better, because what this technology is used for a lot, unless doing, like Call of Duty or something like that,
Yeah.
is to create creatures. So like I was messing around. Come on, you got to get down.
Okay.
and
Okay.
give me your best monkey.
I wanted to ask you guys about the term voice actor.
Well, because we always kick off every time you say it.
Don't say it. Well, we're going to say it.
Why is this kind of a big deal to kind of not be referred to as a voice actor?
Because it's inaccurate. That's why. It suggests you only act from here up, and there are people that do that and do it incredibly well. But if they've not had that physical training, I assume we've all done some sort of theatre and formal training among ourselves, put them in a suit and say, okay, you're a goblin now. What are they going to do with that? And if someone comes in and starts using the language of mask and Laban, what are they going to do with that? So it doesn't help. And also for people actually have performed in it, it erases their work, and it erases the work of all the wonderful people who work with them, the engineers, the animators, the cinematics department. It erases it. And I think that's a real shame. I think it's a medium that, it could be an FMV video game where you're actually shot like it's video, like it's film. And it just does not, it's just really interesting that film actors aren't called face actors. They're called film actors.
Or wide shot actors.
Are we game actors? Because I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
It's the medium. But the idea of, oh, you only work with your voice is so inaccurate now.
I get that with physical actor as well, or a movement
As
actor.
opposed to a non-physical
As opposed
actor.
to what? Like, you know, just in a jar of formaldehyde and then one
But that
part
suggests
of
you don't speak. You know what I mean? And it's saying what you don't do.
It's like, it's also, I think humans work completely as a whole. Like, so actors do as well. We're giving life to something. I don't think we just move through our voices. I don't think we just act through our voices, just through our bodies. It is a completely whole thing. It's holistic.
It is interesting, though, that because you can kind of divide the industry into people who specialize in certain things or other certain things. There are people who, you know, all they do is stunts, or all they do is puppetry. Yeah, they're highly specialized in one thing, and that's fine. And for them, they may prefer to be called a voice actor or something like that. By and large, people who work in games are actors first because they want that kind of performance in the game. They don't want somebody who just makes good noises. Yeah. They want somebody who can give a character intention and purpose and explore emotion and things like that. And that's why I think I don't get so upset about it, but I do challenge it. Yeah. You know, when people ask, I say I'm an actor first, and then, you know, I do things that you might call voice acting. So many of us don't just do video games as well. Like I work across everything, and I would love to do more screen and more theatre, and like before Baldur's Gate 3, I exclusively did theatre, and it kind of takes away all that like history of an actor as well, and acting is acting, end of. Like there's different skills to it, there's different craft, and I would say arguably I think video game acting is the hardest that I've done. I think it's so difficult because you're acting within confines and you have to give a beautiful, truthful, genuine performance while there's nobody in the room, or you're in a velvet suit and you're doing scenes one after the other and changing your emotions. Said it before, and I think my girlfriend Aliona, she's made a big speech about it, but it's the Olympics of acting. Yeah. And so acting is acting, it's just acting.
There's also a small caveat that by calling ourselves voice actors we're ruling ourselves out of other work. There is that too, and I spoke to casting directors on a panel at Develop in Brighton this year, and they said absolutely that. You start calling yourself a voice actor, we are not going to consider you for more physical roles within video games. So I would say, I mean, it's difficult because I think voice actors are incredible. It's incredible specialisation that I do not have the skills for, right? It's not my ballpark. And they tend to be in dubbing, animation, at really heightened style. But the sort of video games we're doing, and I mean we personally are doing, require something a little bit more grounded. And these are cameras in our face because it's also film. Weirdly enough, it's theatre and it's film, and it just requires all of that, and so much of that is that theatre training of you know, your own imagination, and then the collaboration with the whole team. In all these different ways. You just got to be careful that we're not pigeonholing ourselves and ruling ourselves out of going back to film or theatre or anything like that.
Just itch your butt or just like, you know, let the body droop or whatever. Like, it is all on.
You're like very on.
Very on, yeah. It's like getting the snot out of the nose like Blair Witch Project. That's the Home Alone, full Home Alone. Do you want half a Home Alone or a full one? Is that, yeah. Vowels. A, E, I, O, U. This is some sort of demonic creature.
I know. Where it's really good, where this is really good, because it's an infrared camera. The lights in the ceiling don't glare into it and then void the take. So you can also put this through the whole Unreal iPhone workflow as well, because it's just the video feed that you need.
It just felt so right. This was ages ago, and he goes, "Oh no, it was just yesterday."
I got you. Yes.
Ones that were made for me for Wicked.
You certainly have to use your imagination because you're not getting set or props or costume. In fact, you're kind of having to do everything to forget that there's no set or props, or the fact that you're in a very unflattering suit most of the time. And then probably the director is feeding your lines, probably going line by line as well. So there's that, and it's out of order. Which I quite like. I like the puzzle of going, oh, that was page 36. That's what happened when you go left instead of right, you know, when you work it out later on.
Oh, interesting. So it's like, it's not like they might be saying this is your next line.
No, they might give you a context for why that was said, and then you might go back to it and be like, okay, there might be 3 different strands of narrative. So one will be a kick-off or a step up to another journey. And then you have the same line meaning 3 different things to move you in different directions according to where the player's going to go. But yeah, that's great.
Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, I think also it's knowing yourself as a performer as well. Like, what is your template? What's your natural way of being when you're not acting? And then knowing how to dial it up and dial it down, because every character might need that. And also every production, they might be like, okay, yes, it is very cinematic, but this is a point where it's going to be a bit more heightened. So we need you to proportionally put it to a point where it's still believable, but slightly more heightened. And I think if you know the given circumstances and you've made your character choices and then you know how far you can go with things, that's when you can start to blend and you can make things believable in whatever, I'd say, style that you're performing in. And that can be a game, that can be theatre, that can be film. That just comes down to us being actors and understanding psychology, humanity, how people move and character. And then you just bring that into all of it.
So you can play a golem. Yeah.
You can play a golem.
You can play a creature.
Yeah. What is the objective? They're precious. That is it.
I mean, more specifically, I found Mask to be very useful in Baldur's Gate 3 because there was no facial capture, right? And it isn't just your voice, it's your body. So your body's giving something to it, but it also needs to be a little more heightened. As if you were on stage, they can see you at the back, but to give the animators something to work with as well. So, like, to specifically answer what skills I was using, it went back to theatre skills that I never thought I was going to use. And Laban is another one, which is quality of movement. So for Karlach, it was pressing, because being that big and flapping about looks really scary. So we had to give her that weight. And it's like we can tap into that because of that training. We speak that language. They don't have to draw a grid and go, well, that means sustained and heavy and directional. They just go pressing and you've got it. So there is like this shorthand to a theatre trained actor or physically experienced actor. that just sort of taps in. Time is money in the studio. You just got to get on with it. So yeah.
And also motion capture, you cannot hide. If there's a moment of you not being authentic, of you not really being truthful, there's no mid shot or close up. Your entire body will give you away. And so I think I've certainly improved as an actor because of it, because I have to really connect to everything in my body, not just in my voice and my face as I would on film, but my entire body. There's no props to hide behind. There's no furniture. There's not even another actor most of the time. So yeah, you have to be so truthful, and my God, can you see it? You can, and I've directed as well, and I was directing the voice, not the movement, but you can see it in the Power Ranger, as we used to call it, the kind of version, and you can see when an actor is really connected to what they say and when they are flailing, which it's a really scary thing, especially for a new actor to go into. And I think most brilliant video game actors can do anything. They can do theatre, they can do film, but not every film, and especially film actors, can do video games, because it's so physical.